Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I'm here to show you a test hands video for my DDD Sacred Beast deck profile that I just uploaded. I'm going to show you what I would do with any particular hand and how to go around disruptions. And a lot of people think DDD bricks a lot, but that just means they don't know how to play DDD because you have so many options. There's so many things you could do, and a lot of people are reluctant to add the Sacred Beast cards because they feel that it might cause more breaking as well, because if you don't draw enough DD cards. But the thing is that you can actually, they work really well together, and I'm here to show you how I would do it. So for my opening hand, I got, okay, so this is my opening hand right here. The one card you don't want to draw on your first turn is Chaos Summoning Beast, unless he's accompanied by a Sacred Beast card. So I mean, I could still do something with him since I have the other one, but I'm just gonna use the Power of Desires first to see if I can get at least a tuner in there. Okay, so I get to banish the top 10. I'm just gonna see what I got, because you gotta see what you banish, just so you can you don't make any mistakes later on in the match. 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I banished, dang, 2 of my Lamias and 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts. Better be aware of that. So the Lamias is the most painful thing right there. Alright, so then draw 2. Ooh, I drew the other Lamia, so that's good. That's a full hand right there. I'm set. So what I would do is normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast. With that, I'll search out the opening of the Spirit Gates, which I already had on the top. Okay. Activate opening with the Spirit Gates, and then I can search out. Damn, no, I can't search out anything because I already banished Dark Beckoning Beast, and I have the Chaos Summoning Beast in my hand. And so you can't search itself. So that's the most I could do with that. Next, if I wouldn't have had Copernicus, I would have normal summoned Chaos Summoning Beast, because for Cross Sheep you need 2 monsters with 2 different names. But since I have it, I'm gonna normal summon him, so that's a double normal summon. And with that, I will send Kepler to the grave. Since I have a 0 attack and 0 defense fiend in my grave, I can use opening of the Spirit Gates effect. I can discard any card in my hand, which will be Chaos Summoning Beast, that can special summon. I need to have the monster in the grave to even activate the effect. But once I activate, I discard any card and then special summon it to the field. So I bring out Kepler. I search out my Dark Contract with the Gate, which I will activate since I already have Swirl and Lamia. I'll just get the Necro. Okay, so I already exhausted all of the Sacred Beast effects, so that's, can't expect nothing from them anymore. So with that, I will link these two. Okay, link them to Copernicus. Goes face up on the extra deck because he's a Pendulum monster. Yeah, so I searched out the Necro Sign. So then I'm gonna link into Cross Sheep. Then from there, I will activate Swirl Slime's effect, send it with Necro to fusion summon Genghis. That would trigger Cross Sheep. So then I'll bring out the Dark Beckoning Beast, special summon it. Okay, so the thing is, people can, if they have Nibiru in their hand, they can Nibiru you right now. You already have enough monsters, but a lot of people won't do it just because I still got DD cards in my hand with effects that I haven't used, so I can still build a board after that. And they just want to stop me fully. So a lot of people will hold it. What you could do right here, since you already exhausted Cross Sheep and you have enough monsters, you can link these. Kepler will go face up on the extra deck, and you make Appaloosa. If they would activate Nibiru, you can negate it, so you're set right there. Then I'll activate Swirl Sign from the grave, banish it, special summon Lamia. From there, that'll trigger Genghis, and then I'll just bring out the Necro Sign, special summon it, and now I will link these to make Needle Fiber. Oh shit, I think I fucked up. Okay. Yeah, see, I forgot that I banished all my Lamias, so now I'm short of Lamia. See, that's the mistakes that happen. Like, you forget, you get caught up on things. So the only thing I can do is bring out Ghost. In this case, you're pretty limited on options. So what I will do is I will make, with Ghost and Genghis, I will synchro summon Borreload Savage. Then I'll activate his effect. I can equip Cross Sheep. Then I can probably what I'll do is I'll activate Necro Sign from the grave and send it with Ghost. So yeah, I'll banish these 2. Here, never mind. I'll send instead I'll do Necro Sign and small Genghis, and then I'll bring a high Genghis, and then from the grave I'll activate Lamia, send the gate to the grave, special summon it. That'll trigger Genghis, and then special summon Ghost. Then I will link these two to make Gilgamesh. From there, I will set my scales. There you go. That's pretty much all you could do right now. I mean, I just realized I had another Ragna in my hand. I could have probably set it, you know, and I could have ended up with a Siegfried. You know, sometimes you forget, like, part of desires, you know, if they would have banished, like, you know, all my Lamias, then yeah, this is probably all I could have done anyway. So, I mean, it's still, you still got your 3 monster negates, you got your anything negate, and then you got Needle Fiber, which can you can make a satellite warrior. So you still got your negates, and if they kill Gilgamesh, then you can special summon, like, you know, something else, like, you know, your any of these. And on your next turn, if one of these guys die, you can pendulum summon any of these onto, you know, on the field. So you're set right there. It was a good hand, but like I said, Power of Desires, you gotta be very careful because it could break you some matches. That's one thing, is stay focused so you don't misplay. A lot of times when I lose a match is because I made a mistake. It's not because they beat me. It's something I could have done better. So for my next hand, I got Imperm. 3, 4, 5. Okay, did I just draw the same hand as last time? Alright, yes, I think it might be similar. Okay, so normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast. Grab the opening with the Spirit Gates. Search out Chaos Summoning Beast. Normal summon Kepler. And then grab my gate. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, like, you don't really brick. Like, there's, like, I brick, but it's like rare. And then from there I'll just search out Lamia. This is literally the most ideal hand you can have, just so you guys know. This is like, this will build you the board, an unbreakable board right here. Okay, well, I mean, anything's breakable, but so I'm gonna link these two, send this to the grave. This goes face up, and then I'll bring out Cross Sheep. From there, I'll activate Swirl Sign. I'll send Swirl and Copernicus to fusion summon Genghis. Since Genghis is on his arrow, that'll trigger, and then I'll special summon Copernicus. I will hold Genghis' effect since I already have Lamia in my hand. From there I can send Necro to the grave. Okay, this change that I'm doing here is something that I just started doing, just to, like, you know, so I don't get fully in the bird. So I got all my pieces there. What I'm gonna do next, activate opening with the Spirit Gates, discard a card, special summon it, and then I'll make my Appaloosa again. If you guys want, also I could make a video on breaking boards. I mean, I don't think I'm fully ready to make a going, like, you know, I'm not saying going second, but in case you go second, you know, I'm still improving. I played somebody last night, I went second, and I literally broke his board, and I brought out this other card I have here, and I needed 300 more life points to finish him, so I was just off by 300. So there's still things I'm working on as well. Okay, I'll activate Swirl Sign from the grave, banish it to bring out Lamia, and now I will use Genghis effect to get the Necro Slime. Link into Needle Fiber. I'll grab another Lamia. See, now since I didn't banish my Lamias, I can do other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna synchro these to make Alexander. Then I'll activate Necro Slime from the grave, banish it with the Genghis, little Genghis, to make big Genghis. And that'll trigger Alexander to special summon Lamia, and that'll trigger High Genghis to bring out the other Lamia. Now I'm gonna make Borolo Savage Dragon, and that'll activate his effect, so I can equip. Where the hell is my Cross Sheep? I used Cross Sheep, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't know why it's in my extra deck. Sorry, I moved it wrong place. So yeah, I'll equip Cross Sheep to it, and then I'll use these two. Link to make Gilgamesh. From there I can set my scales. Since I have Copernicus and Kepler, I'm gonna set Ragna, and I'm gonna set Rage. That way on my next turn I can keep building. That's why I want to add another Rage, because, you know, I set them on my scale, you know, just so I can have more, I can keep building my board. But then if I want another one, that way I could attack my opponent or just end him that turn, like, with it. Then I really can't, unless I can pendulum summon Kepler and then just add it to my hand. Yeah, return to the hand. So yeah, that's actually really good. I could do that. So that's your other option. Okay, I will activate Lamia, send my gate to the grave, special summon it, and then that'll trigger Ragnarok. I didn't take 1,000 damage the first time because of the rage on my pendulum zone. Boom. And now I will synchro these to make Siegfried. And there you go. Oh, and then I still got the Impermanent in my hand, so set it. And there you go. Now I got 3 monster negates, anything negate, spell and trap negate, and I got an Imperm on the field. So this is literally the most ideal hand. And I got Gilgamesh, so if they were to kill it, you know, I can special summon a DDD monster from my graveyard or my extra deck. That's the most ideal hand you can get. Now I'm hoping I get a hand that is not as good, but just that way I can show you guys what you can do. That's why I said not as good. I'm not saying a bricked hand that you can't do anything like this. Most of the time they're just it's not as good. I'm gonna do one more going first test hands. I'm just gonna do a second one just to show you why I added Axis Kotaker. You gotta keep practicing. That's it. That's one thing you gotta do. You just gotta keep over and over daily practice, do with different people. That way you got a variety of decks to go against, so you know what to do. So for this one, Dark Beckoning Beast. Okay, I'm gonna use Part of Desires. So banish the top 10. Ooh, 3 Swirl Slimes. I'm fucked. Okay, 3 Swirl Slimes. Yeah, that's very bad. Okay, draw 2. Yeah, well this is good, so I can show you guys what I do at least. Okay, Lure. Draw 2. Ooh, there we go. And then I'll probably banish my Ragna. See, people would probably be like, normally people that play DD are like, no, you don't have any more DD monsters. Why would you do that? Well, because actually, with the Sacred Beast card, I can actually do more with this. So I'm just gonna banish Ragna. Okay. These are exhausted. So yeah, this is a poor hand. It looks like a poor hand, but I'm gonna show you why it's okay, not poor. All right, so I'll activate a normal summon, Dark Beckoning Beast, and I'll search out, opening with the Spirit Gates, which I will activate to search out Chaos Summoning Beast. Thank God I drew that Copernicus at least. If I were now, I would just normal summon him. Summon Copernicus, and then activate his effect. I'll send a Kepler. Kepler goes to the grave. Now, since I have a 0 attack, 0 defense fiend in my grave, I can use the opening with the Spirit Gates, discard Chaos Summoning Beast to special summon Kepler, and then I'll grab my gate, and I'll activate my gate. So what I got right here, I got I'll grab a Necrosign. I'm gonna link these. Copernicus will go face up on my extra deck, make Cross Sheet. Now I will activate. See, that's another reason why I ran 2 gates, because Swamp Kings, because if you banish all your Swirl Slimes, at least you got another option right there. Okay, so I'll activate Swirl Slime. I'll send Lamia and Necroslime to the grave, and I will fusion summon Small Genghis. That will trigger Cross Sheet, and I'll special summon Lamia. Then from there, I will link these two to make Needle Fiber. I'll search out another Lamia, special summon it, and then from there, that'll trigger Genghis because I didn't trigger it last time. So boom, I got 2 Lamias. I should have added a Ghost. Either or, it works either. Oh, and I still got the Monster Reborn. I forgot about that, but I might not even use it just to show you guys what I can do without it. Synchro these 2 to make Alexander. From there, I'll activate Necro in the grave, banish them both to make High Genghis. From there, that'll trigger Alexander. So I'll bring out special summon the Lamia. Oh shit. Okay. This is what I'll do. I'll make Siegfried, since I haven't used the Big Genghis' effect. I'll just make Siegfried first, so that'll trigger it, and then I'll special summon Alexander to the field. Since I special summoned the DDD monster, that's why it triggered. So Alexander, okay, got these now. All right, now what I will do here, since I already exhausted these, and I still got the Lamia effect, I can now send a card to the grave. I'm gonna use these with the Cross Sheet, link them all to make Appaloosa. I'll activate Necroslime in the grave. Lamia. Send the Swamp King to the grave, and then special summon it. And then I will synchro these. Alexander to the grave. Lamia gets banished to make Borolo Savage Dragon. Then his effect will activate. And then quick Cross Sheet. So now look, I didn't get the Gilgamesh. I didn't get set my scales, but it doesn't really matter. I got 3 monster negates, anything negate, spell and trap negates, and then on my opponent's turn, make Formula Synchron, draw a card, and bring out Satellite Warrior. And on top of that, I still got a Monster Reborn and I got an Imperm. I didn't even have to use them. So like I'm saying, like you got so many options. There's so much stuff you could do. Like that's why if you guys have suggestions to improve this even further, like this can be a meta deck for sure. AD players, you know, we gotta come up with ideas to just make it better. All right, I'm just gonna show you one more. I'm gonna show you going second, what I usually do. Yeah, I'm very confident about this. Like, I've been dedicated to this deck since January. Like I want it to be like, you know, the top deck. I don't care about any other deck. I only care about beating them. That's it. And the day I heard about the Sacred Beast combo, I looked into it and I was immediately thought I've been devoted to it. And that's why another reason why it took a while on the upload is because I was waiting for some cards that I ordered. Like first I ordered Borrelsword, which is great. You could use Borrelsword. You have cheaper options. You can just do Low Dragon as well. But I just realized Access Code Talker is just better because you don't have to. I can make Nightmare Phoenix first. I mean Nightmare Unicorn. Get rid of one of my opponent's cards on the field, and then after that, all I use is Nightmare Unicorn and one other card, and then he'll have a stronger attack, and I can pick out more cards from his field. So okay, so draw 5. Okay, I drew like the worst hand possible. Going second, 5 spells. All right, let's see. Activate Power Desires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw 2. Ooh, okay. Okay, so now I got 2 Swamp Kings. I'll activate Dark Contract with the Gate. I'll search out. Yeah, going second, you might be kind of screwed. I'll just pretend it's a go in first hand. I'll just go in second, whatever. I'll grab a Necro, whatever. Okay, so I'll activate 1-for-1. 1 second. Before I activate 1-for-1, I'm gonna normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast. I'm gonna search out my opener with the Spirit Gates, activate it. Honestly, I should have just done that first. Oh no, never. I don't know what I drew with the Power Desires, but if I would have just had Dark Beckoning Beast first in my hand, I would have just summoned him, used up his effects, and that way, you know, I have more chance of drawing more DD cards. But oh well. Okay, open it with the Spirit Gates, and then I can search out Chaos Summoning Beast. All right. Ooh. Okay. See that they actually saved me a little bit. Okay, activate 1-for-1. Send the Chaos Summoning Beast to the grave. Special summon Lamia. Link these to make. I'm just going straight to Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber. Search out Ghost. Okay, I'm gonna build a full board with this shit. I think I got this. Okay, activate Swamp King, and then use this effect. I'm gonna fusion Ghost and Necro Slime to make Genghis. After that, I'm gonna use my Monster Reborn. Okay, after Ghost went to the grave, whatever. I'm gonna send another Lamia to the grave. Don't forget this. Like if you're playing, don't make the same mistake I do and forget about your effects that you have. Okay. Special summon Lamia with the Monster Reborn, and then that'll trigger his other effect, Genghis effect. So I bring out Ghost. I'll activate opening with the Spirit Gates. Discard a card. Special summon him. What I would do next, I mean, like I said, I got other options. Like if I had went through I could have gone through some disruptions, whatever. But let's just say I didn't. Let's just say they got a bunch of spell and traps. Okay, what I can do next is I'm gonna link these to make Nightmare Unicorn. I don't have any cards in my hand, so I can't use Nightmare Unicorn's effect to get rid of a monster. But that's not what I'm trying to do, anyways. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link these. And I'll trigger Ghost's effect. Just pretend it's a Necro Summon. I'm not gonna grab it. Okay, make Access Code Talker because it's link 4, so we got a 3 and a 1. And then with Access Code Talker, I'm gonna use this effect so we can get 3,000 attack because of Nightmare Unicorn, which cannot be negated. And then let's just say my opponent has a few cards on the field. I can actually banish. I can banish Nightmare Unicorn. I can banish Needle Fiber. I can banish 2 cards. I can banish 2 cards. If they're just monsters, I'll just do that. Next, I will synchro these. Alexander, activate Necro in the grave. Send it with Genghis to make Big Genghis. From there, that'll trigger Alexander,
to special summon Lamia, and then that'll trigger Genghis, and then you special summon Ghost. So now, if you would have used Access Code Talker's effect and banished like Nightmare Unicorn and Needle Fibers, so to clear your opponent's field, that's 2 monsters, then you can't really do Borreload Savage Dragon because you need a Link monster to equip to it. So what you could do instead is either like Crystal Wing or Siegfried, either or. So in this case, I'm gonna do Crystal Wing. Synchro these out, and there's Crystal Wing. So right here, this could be like game right here. If you only need okay, Access Code Talker is 5300 attack, right? So you just need 2700 more attack to finish him. So if you already cleared his board, then all you need to do is attack with 1 more. So you have more than enough to beat him. If for some reason he still has monsters on the field, after all those cards you picked off, then you can do this. You could do TD Ghost and Crystal Wing into Satellite Warrior, and then you could, you got how many synchros in your graveyard? 1, 2. Well, including Satellite, that's 3. You can pop another 3 cards on the field. So, and then you'll gain 3,000 more attacks. So that's, like I said, like you have way more than enough. And then on top of that, you still got Lamia. You haven't used its effect yet to freaking pick off Swamp King, and then you can link into Gilgamesh. Like just the possibilities are endless. You just have way more options. You can build incredible boards, and your opponent, they'll get frustrated because they'll be dropping hand traps, and you just keep going. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, that's where I'm seeing it right now. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I want to keep building, keep making DD better, so we can be one of the top decks. And if you guys have any suggestions, I'm always open for ideas. Just let me know, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.